Not looking bad.
Face and so because I didn't be no Debbie.
Hello.
There
Normal stuff.
I know 2 to 9
Don't tell me that. You are trying to. It's okay. I reserve that in the freezer. You after the show, we'll talk about that. Yeah. Yes.
What do you have for us today?
No, you didn't ask me how I'm doing. You asked me how
okay. Anyway, how are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
How are you?
How was your date yesterday?
My date.
Which date?
I said I'm going. Hey, wait. I didn't tell you I was going for a date.
Hey.
Like seriously. I was just telling you. No, I met him when I was going home. So I was like, oh, God willing, tomorrow. I didn't talk about any date. I beg you.
So why are you smiling? What's talking?
I'm smiling because it looks funny. What you said right is very funny.
You day here.
You and who day here? Who you day here?
Oh, look, I don't record that to her. Why?
I'm far working. Come.
Hey, pio.
I know what.
Is that who's the two?
What's it?
Is that toy to lose?
It's actually them the
Means
pio.
I'm watching. What could the family bring me the bullet in the baba?
And they the knockout be share your day. Yeah, for bulletin share the knockout and they be shame.
I mind then or my.
Okay, so without wasting much time, our first story is about Ghanaian rapper Edem. Like, I say yeah before Nankasa no. He has disappointed us, but say anything. You be funny, Sister Debbie. And I say
the money and I say
yeah.
Oh, he has
somehow.
disappointed. Yes.
In a way.
Yes, in a way. So Edem has asked one of his fans who asked him for assistance to pay his rent to move to the village. Also, no, nam hona swayeshi. So if you know you don't have the money, if you know you can't pay for your rent, go back to your village because your village you have a room there. And let's hear from the horse's own mouth. We have a video we have to watch. DJ Roll.
Edem, send me 2,000. I want to add up to pay my rent. I beg you, if you don't get money to rent for Accra, go back to your village. Free house there that you feed inside. Don't come put your rent for somebody in pocket. I drew you, but you didn't give me money. Why? If me I send you say draw me. You know the number of people that they draw me every day to show me love. Me send you say come draw me. If you draw me because you appreciate me when you be my fan. If me I send you say draw me. You know the number of drawings they my room where I know they even use them for nothing. You people go take Takashi, come draw people. And by force, you won't collect money from them. You think say you won't use high brain?
High brain is
high brain.
What do you say?
I drink Hey, English tree translates.
Encyclopedia.
Okay, DJ Champ. You think say even though say maybe say what?
I been visiting Kobeko
Sister Misha so that Misha so sister name so. One Misha say.
Oyema.
Yeah.
What's it? What with what Edem said? I don't think there's something wrong with it.
Okay.
So what I say, because you see, it could be say it's 50-50. If Edem Ebwa that particular person and I will be for 2K to add up to his room and I say his rent or her rent or whatsoever. Now it could be say quite no. He helped the person in a way. In another way, so no. It could be say one pan. Because you see, in African youth, if you depend on people too much, in conforming them can people use their high brain to to take money from people without thinking. Say be any panel so no. You think say oh you stand in one children and I said no, it's never done anywhere. So if you did then now because so be a Charlie, but how will a person DM such person say can you help me with some 2K or 3K or 1K or even 50 cedis to add up to my money to buy something?
Is something wrong in you asking your celebrity, someone you look up to for help? Because I wouldn't say it's the habit of most most youth, and as the habit of most die-hard fans.
It's not bad, but we have some people that anytime that they ask and you give them, automatically they are being lazy. It's hard for them to go out and work or hustle from themselves. Always depending. Opa, and also you know, say this particular person keeps on asking you something. Opa, ignore the person for a month or 3 months and see the person's life. The best is totally. They make us what I say. The best is because only
for the positive or for the negative.
For the positive.
Okay.
So what I say, because all the time if you give the person that makes the person lazy person. Or you're not doing campus or Pia pay you maybe and if you help the person always anytime anywhere that means you are helping the person to be lazy more. So I think with what Edem said, there's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, Sister Debbie, do you see something wrong with what Edem said?
In a way, his approach to the fans' question was a bit harsh to me. There is a way you can actually reply someone without being too harsh on the person. The person is actually asking for money. You can actually answer the person, even though you will not give the person the money, but then there is a way you can put it out for the person to understand. But I would say it's like it has become part of the fans. Some of them is actually their behavior. Anywhere they see a superstar or something, they think the person is actually housing billions of cedis in a room. But in the same way, that person is equally like you. He's going through a lot. He has family to cater for. Even if the person is not married to, he's from a family, he has siblings. The person is actually maybe investing into something, or the person, most of the time, those big superstars, they have projects or something they're actually working on. And so most of the time, they don't actually get money from what they are doing, the music and stuff. That one is just for fun. But aside that, they have other works aside, like side business that they do to uplift themselves. I can say that most of them do not actually get a lot from it, except for those who are into the music for so long and they've gained a lot, and I can actually mention some of them, their names. So it has become part of some of the fans. Like anywhere you see someone, oh, can you give me this, can you give me that, can you give me this, it's becoming too much. But then the person also asks a question, can you help me? This one is something like, oh no, I like, in a way, I wish I could help you, I wish I can help, but then the situation in which I find myself right now, if I should promise you, Sister Debbie, I'm
taking it cool will not solve the problem. Taking it cool will not.
So how are you going to solve the problem?
That's the only way. That's what he did.
Like talking harsh to the person. You know, that's what I'm saying. That
Debbie, do you know the number of people just after this guy, Anka, they are trying to also contact Edem for this same issue?
Definitely they will. And I make say, you know, the fans, your fans, when they see you to be like, as I said, you have a house of billion. Like you sleep in money, you wake up to a call of dollars. I mean billions of cedis. That's how they see you, and you have made it so. But some of these musicians actually come on stage and they are spraying money. How do you expect the fan to sit back and then see you to be someone who actually don't have the money? They see you to be carrying money because you've displayed it. So for me, I know you have it. You don't actually go through stress, but I can tell you that they are human beings. They go through a lot. But the best way is, I wish I could help you, or I wish I can help you, but then I actually don't have the money because I also have a lot of things to cater for. You get it? We are human beings, yes. And as it's too hard. You go to the village. Like how? Go to the village like how? Well, the person didn't tell you he's from a village. He was like, can you help me? And when I listen to the audio, it's like he has the money and then he needs you need top up. You too. That's what I'm saying. Like it has become something like a norm. You want to ask, like they just want to take opportunity to ask the person for money. Sometimes the person actually does not need the money. It's like he's trying you to see like how you will react or something. Trying. So when you give it to him, when he doesn't give it to him, well, it's like it's just a test and try. So he was just testing and trying. Unfortunately, it didn't go well for the person. But then what I'm saying is that he actually didn't approach the question in a good way. It was so harsh. Be sincere to yourself. It was so harsh.
youth get to know that celebrities are just like we humans.
They are human beings.
They are also going through financial issues and all that. And she said, "Nipa celebrating."
Yeah. Oh yeah, they do.
And don't kind know. Where you do don't free mo. And do you know what? One thing I may say, maybe the message or the request was not personal. Maybe I couldn't DM at all.
No, he was on live.
Yes, live program. The person asked him on live, and he said sometimes it's their own fault. Okay, fine. Let's just take it
personal DM.
Let's just take it away. Let's take it from this perspective. Not say a celebrity, but
a random person.
It looks funny. Yes, a random, like the person can dress so classy. But then maybe the person might not have it. And you know, that kind of person like that, in case the person comes to you for help, you'll be like, how? You see? So, like, sometimes you don't have to look at those stuffs. The person might actually be going through, but as the saying goes, you don't have to look like your problem. You just have to brush it off. So, they are also human beings. They are going through a lot. But yes, so it's becoming too much. Ghanaians, why? Everything. I'm sure he's not the first person they are doing it to, but we know it has it's just too much, so you just have to speak it up. But the way he approached it, to me, it's not good.
Okay, so away from that and moving into the world of either education or politics, Nina Ekaho Efrafa. So Ghanaian musician Mzbel is facing wave of backlash from netizens on social media after criticizing the free senior high school initiative. She raised concerns about students spending more time at home than in school, which forces parents to pay for additional classes. For her, no free SHS need there. Lie. It's very bad. DJ Rock Pachabo video in my.
It is a MOOC campaign platform, so sir. Mzbel, yeah, now capturing of. What do you tell them?
The media see many so I make any free SHS. Okay. Because and for edit say me and I will back off free SHS or now back off free SHS.
Yeah.
Free SHS, the quality of it no. And yet was say yeka. Minim say be di matter and yet and our friends so almost two egun so say NDC back power ye betwem. So obia ni back off free SHS bia on bo ho ban. And it is not true. Free SHS and yet NDC ba obesisa no. Obe make sure say you be come in such a way say enkwala na unko ne tot we kwa kakra no abedu na home na we nso akọ kakra no abedu na home na school be ne ye kọ na edu ya home
exactly
so mbet na fia no hu suasua na ama ense fata nyina omo ntimi ne susu na che say say we san trace can for classes into free na no dey way because eventually you have to go and pay school fees somewhere else for your child ntimi met na fia 3 months and they keep saying say ye betwem. So Miss Matumi was say free SHS the baby ko bia ye be kan wan say JM na say blocks exactly intino JM na betimi ama free SHS no aye papa and apart from that no so you started progressive SHS
students
intino enya bibia obi abeya ye ba be destroy no ye ba be ye ne papa and apart from that no so one thing I ta kan wan say ballot paper no.
Okay.
About making sure say easy for stamp serial number also.
Okay, no yenfa party sem entonchen. Let's talk as concerned citizens of Ghana. Sister Debbie, I'll start with you. Do you think say I make the party sem entonchen say either NPP or NDC or whatever? Do you think say the free SHS is helping? Because we all can testify to the fact we all see students. Some students will just go for they'll go to campus for 1 month, 2 months, and you see them back home. You ask them, they'll be like Yamakwine. Yamakwine will hear them with fear. So sister did that. We all see students.
Free SHS is a good policy. I won't say it's a bad policy. It's a good policy, but to me, I see that they didn't actually plan well. It's because they actually made a vote from the citizens, so they brought it out to attract the attention of the citizens, which it eventually attracted a lot of people into voting for the New Patriotic Party. Well, someone will buttress this issue with politics, but it's not about politics. What we are saying is that this free SHS, I remember those times when it's June, is it 9th June or 17th June? You know, in June, JHS students write BEC. So, you know, when you come to stay home, somewhere by September, you're going to senior high school. Yes. You know when to come home. You know when you are going back to school. But when this free SHS came, everything changed. You see students, now, someone said the free SHS is now like a traffic light. Green, red, yellow, green. People, some will go, the first batch will go, say, you stay in school, say 1 month or maybe 2 months, and then you come back home, and then you spend almost 4 months. I'm not saying this just like that, because I have a cousin who is also like a beneficiary of this free SHS, and I can aside that the kind of money you pump into it is more than when we didn't go for the free SHS, because what you pay when you get to school is like they've now push everything into the prospectus and everything. I know those times we used to buy prospectus, but I can tell you that now the kind of things they are buying, you can even buy the things so the head of the school will tell you this is not what we need. Whether you bought it, whether you've wasted money or not, send it back. And compulsory by force, whether you are going to you are going for a loan, how you are going to get that money, it's none of their business. What they need is buy what is in the school and let the students stay. Now you go to school. Those times that we used to go to school and even come back, like everything was on point. You don't even finish the syllabus. Yeah. I don't know whether you finish the syllabus. No, sometimes Form 3 you don't finish the syllabus, but the teachers will try their possible best to touch on some sensitive topics in case you meet it in the exam, or you can actually work towards that. But even those times we don't finish the syllabus, and then now that we have traffic lights, free SHS, so you see. When we are talking about all this, someone will see somewhere and be like, you are for this party. No one is for any party, but we are actually talking what is on the ground. Not even talk about the food they are feeding the students. Not to talk about accommodation and stuff. I can equally tell you that some students are sleeping in the dining hall. Dining hall, because there is no dorm for them to sleep. So you brought your mattress. Yes, you brought your mattress. After you guys have finished with your dining, whatever, unfortunately for those who didn't get access to rooms, the dorms, you just have to pack everything out, and no one is doing that for you. You are doing it yourself. You pack it out and then you sleep. And we are talking about education. Education is not only about you going to class to study. All these things count. Conducive environments and all these basic stuffs count for you to have a clean mind, so that when the teacher teaches, you understand. Sleeping in a dining hall is like, it's not funny. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. Mosquitoes and stuff, and you expect this child to sit in class and be teaching, and he will actually grab what you are saying like with full attention, because as he is sitting there, his mind is already full of a lot of things. So after here, I'm still going to sleep in that dining hall again, like full of mosquitoes. You see, so we are saying that the policy is a good policy, but it has a lot of complications around it. So I think it's time they have to address all these basic issues and make it stand firm. I've seen a lot of politicians, especially now that we are almost getting nearer or closer to our election day or something. There are a lot of politicians coming. One of the main like projects they are campaigning about is their free senior high school. And I feel pity when some people come out and miss all this thing, and they want to say the government have done well. Yes, the government has done war. He has done war, but there are still some like itchy somewhere they are supposed to tackle, and a lot of things. Also, you go to school, you don't have a place to sleep, you don't have a chair to sit. Can you just imagine that a syllabus, they can be teaching you a syllabus. My cousin just came home. Was he when they vacated? When was that? He said they were teaching them a syllabus, and then they came back and no, they've changed it. So it means what they have been taught since Form 1 or something has been changed or something. So they have to. And I was like, look at all this. So anytime he comes home, and he's a science student, and as for science, science is not that kind of subject you can sleep and wake up and still write. It demands a lot. Practical, like the practical aspect is a whole lot. So this kind of person, if you don't get him a teacher at home to teach him, and then you'll be like, oh, free SHS, free SHS, free SHS. At the end of the day, the person will come out and you'll be like, oh God, no. It has actually have a negative impact on the child more than a positive impact. You get it? So Like, to cut everything short, it's a good policy, but they should make sure that that particular issues, they should solve it. That's why Mahama has built e-blocks. Okay. Some are still in the bush. Yeah. They should complete it and make way for these children.
And me, sister,
thank you.
DJ Cham.
Oh, Ohima, Debbie has said a lot about this free education. So what I say. So I'll never condemn the free SHS, but then parents are spending more than what they call it free SHS. Just imagine, say, my brother came home, or be 3 months and I said 4 months. Meanwhile, he has to join another private school for extra classes. Because he ain't him the class city. What about if you know, Nini grow? So non can say I'm or funny book. Soon I say that means it's going to be waste of time. So I say. So in this case, the free education, or the free education system is working, but to some extent it's not working.
Oh, yeah.
In a sense of say, how can someone come home, like you said, red, gold, green?
Oh, traffic light.
Immediately green bar fee. Yellow should get ready. Say within short time, they are moving to school. See, there was some time Yima went to school. My brother went to school. Within 2 weeks, he came back home. I thought it did 3 months. So the question, it got a time. My father was like, and my mom, or maybe say my parents were like, it's like hundio kosu or I say baby. So they started to say that say obey jai school and I say anything that he feel like doing to say be a son Juma and I say baby or start to say they will open school and then go back. Just imagine. So it's a good initiative, but I think things were not in order. As in, say, like you said, for instance, be our classroom now you have every facilities. How the students feel. So what I say, whereby I will be on my some of the students who come, who do we do no camp area. The free education system is good, but
with the science issue you are saying, some schools do not even have the needed apparatus.
They don't
to experiment, do certain tests and all that.
Yeah, they don't. And let me just add this. I think some time ago, Baumia was like, they do it in other Western countries. So I asked myself, what did they go there to learn? Like, what at all do they learn to implement in this country? Because you always travel out, and most of their trip they go out is to learn certain things to impact the nation. Education minister, what are you doing? I'm not saying you are not doing anything.
Like you are doing something, but country or whatever. With them, they are not learning. Is it how many courses? 8, 9, 10.
Oh yeah. They don't actually pack them.
I think
they don't
the
actually pack
way
them.
we are backing on, we should change the GFAs and sack them and do those kind of stuff. I think
Same thing.
I think we should do same to this education minister and then
sack everyone.
I think some of the money, they sit on it.
Oh, sure.
Cannot say this kind of maybe buildings, IT laboratories, science, they are not providing this kind of stuff.
Do you know what is funny? They don't even teach you things that when you come out you can actually put it into practice. The theory is becoming too much. That the practical, the other day I was it looks funny, but I was saying like we want to be journalists. When I went to university, my first semester, I saw maths. I was like, maths, what am I coming to do with maths? Like, I was like, what is this? So you see, like you maybe the profession you will do in the near future, it's something like a bit different, but then you have to learn a lot of things, cracking your mind, maths,
finding X.
And we've up to now, I don't know why X is so.
Just think about it.
You see, like it's a whole lot.
We all got created from AB and JHS. But when you acquire echo SHS, the other person was not able to continue. Maybe because you had the PAM, you all competed the same year. Ahead of you.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
Just think about it.
I remember the last time I was saying, time we wasted in SHS, in Sunday Juma, like bosses.
Oh sure.
Okay, so moving to our last story for the day, Ghanaian media personality Abena Moet, she has said certain comments which some people are not really happy about. She claims for her like this no nikunu no on train 10 years and son no din ato the properties. So what is that?
I know.
I say on train 10 years and
I don't continue this thing.
Okay.
Rock, play simple answers.
Ideally, if two people decide that we're in love, we're going to share everything together, our pain, our sorrow, our joy. What is property? Ideally, we're supposed to share it together or everything. But you know, yes, you might go in a relationship or a marriage with nothing but pure intentions, but somebody is just using you as a means to an end for like a pension, whatever. So ideally, you're supposed to, but I feel like even for my husband, if he gets properties, he should wait till maybe 10-20 years and he sees that my wife is what she says she is, then he can add my name.
So if you realize your husband has a property and you don't know about it, how would that make you feel?
If I don't know about it, it will hurt me. But if my name is not on it right now, it will not hurt.
So you're not married.
If
I'm not married yet.
Yeah, if I didn't what's it called, contribute physically, if I didn't contribute anything.
Said an American, if the person is marrying you for even property, if it's 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, you're supposed to wait. You wait and get that property. You die and leave the property.
You see, that's why we the guys too. Edem can hide brain for now. No, we are trying to, when we get the property, we will not even open. We will not even tell you the lady that we have this property here. Just okay. I'm having, let's say 12 acres of land at maybe Dowenya. I have 1 acre at Nkoko. I'll just tell you I'm having 1 acre at Nkoko. So what I say, that's where we are going to develop and stay. You understand? But say me I should open up to you. Say I have 12K at Dodowa or Spinters. Or most women or some women get married because of properties, not because of love, not because of maybe we coming together to bring up something or build something together. So what I say, they will come into the relationship, get married to you, and within 3 years, 4 years, or maximum or minimum 6 years, they want divorce.
Sorry to interrupt you, but when both of you struggle to make a property, that one day both of you have the right to have your names on it.
That one you are right. Okay. But in the case a guy and Ankasa suffer that
one I still have rights.
You still have rights.
Yes, I have space there.
Same no, I won't.
What? Am I not your partner?
Okay. She's not just your partner, she's your wife for crying out loud.
Then what do you mean by both to become one? How do you understand that?
If I knew said this story will come up and come back over to video get another judge, you know. I didn't want to come boy. Nipa na pray for divorce, which is Obano. So what I say, and I come to so catch a beman say, or person Jana beman say Dabi. Or so no Japade be a check into Obano Pesoqua, uncle. Nipa Obano resign a back say or better now. So if this law should be, see how many women I'll say you are more Bema I was this kind of phenomenon. How many? Kakre be pay. But why then? It's not bad to share and I say, see, there's someone I know, a friend, close friend, is America or UK. The wife bought land, and the guy and built on it. Guy and see Danny and Obana catch and sword in assassi. Beman Bede. Only option we are to decide to send your baby dining. The way Jabby. Not to assassin. And the lady was surprised. The guy did it. It's not. You see, it's not compulsory. We shouldn't even implement this thing forceful. Say after breakup, we should. So no Kolan or banner one back dear. And no right to say we need a chain one. I say even and company to some extent you rent an apartment for them to live in. I don't think this is a big issue. I think they are right. This is what I can say.
Okay, sister.
Some way, somehow, I blame the men, like, some way. Like, you have the money, you are good, like, you are working, everything is going on well. So, when you are going for a lady, you people don't go for people who are actually into maybe support with the little you have, even though you have it already. But you don't go for people that are, like, not because of your property, but they are there because they have the love for you. And no matter what, whether at the end of the day you adhere to your will or not, it's none of your business. People don't go for people like that. You go for people even if you see the red flags that this kind of person is in for your money. You don't care. But because the person, maybe the person might be classy, the person must, like, it's the type of person you actually wanted. And at the end of the day, this person is saying, because even though I didn't actually help you in getting that property, but I've been with you, say, let's say maybe 30 years, I've given birth, say 3 for you, and even though you have the money, like when you were sad, you were this, I was there for you. So whether you visit Jesus Christ and come back, you have to add my name to your will. What will you do?
Okay, so Debbie, for instance, you two are my friends, right? You one day visited me at my home. My mom slapped both of you.
My
mom slapped both of you.
Okay.
What will be your reactions? The two of you.
Wait, start again. Start.
You two are my friends. You visited me a few weeks ago.
Okay.
My mom slapped you people without any explanation.
Like any reasonable reason.
Yes.
Me, as I'm seeing the hands flying, I'll hold it before you even land that slap on my cheek, because I won't forget. You go collect.
Okay, Debbie, what will you do?
Well, maybe I can't slap you back, but then I'll ask. No, yes, maybe, like, some kind of slap happens like in a second. You are not actually of yourself.
Not twice.
Like, not twice.
Yes, not twice.
Why will you slap me? I can even arrest you because I didn't.
Will you defend yourself?
Defend myself? Yes, I'll defend myself.
Okay,
why should you slap me?
Will you slap my mom back?
I won't slap her, but I might cause her arrest because I didn't do anything to you. Why will you slap me?
I'll slap you.
Okay, so you see, it could be a test.
What test? Which kind of test? What
kind
of test is this? Slap me.
If I'm coming. For instance, Kawo one reacted. So
I can't do that. I'm a human being. Yes.
I'm saying, assuming you never react towards what my mom did to you, or Martin don't reacted.
That doesn't mean I'm a bad person.
That thing has passed. That thing has passed. It was in those days.
A man will pretend like he's poor. You want understanding why? Which understanding?
You saying that we the guys, some of us, we don't wait or search for the right people, asking they can support you in financial or support you in doing something. Debbie, do you know how many women or people, especially the ladies, that they can hide their true identity?
You started it first. Maybe you are not trustworthy enough. Why should I unveil my real identity when I'm asking you something you don't want to be? You can actually see something on someone's status. You ask the person, like you're in a relationship with the person, you see the person posted something, and you don't want to open up, and then you expect me. That one, they forget it.
Yes.
I won't open up. Seriously, you don't want to open up to me. You start like you lead and I follow.
Yes.
Since you are the head, you lead, I follow.
You will be the tail.
Oh yeah, sure. You lead, I follow. But you don't want to open up. What do you expect me to open up?
Sit down, connect car one block. I mean, you see, can find to us.
And
Menjo, you see, can find to us.
I found to one.
Or say H or budget.
Or H or.
And I can't just say.
It's the same thing.
Something you see, your property, I will not tell you.
Oh yes.
Now they are rent monamuchiaska.
You see. That is your opinion. Understand that thing, which most women are doing it.
Doing what?
What Onyema said.
The woman or the wife can build a house.
That one is too bad.
What is too bad?
You be renting.
Like
you rented it for them.
You don't know.
You know, that's what I'm saying. That sometimes it depends on the behavior of the man. Like you see certain attitudes that will actually, people don't actually react to situation negatively just like that without them being pricked by something. It depends on what you see that will let you will actually push you into doing something. You get it? So sometimes it's you people, your behavior. Yes, okay, it is. Yo. So if you go for someone who actually have their money, well, me, I'm already rich, so if you're coming, you have your own property. Me too, I have my own. At the end of the day, it's their children's. You get it.
So with this one or this very last story, I think choosing a wife or a husband, you should be very careful, especially when it comes to properties, because no woman will agree. Say, me no brother, you throw me away and get another woman for no reason and those kind of stuff, and they bear fire. And also to the SHS issue, as parents, if you think you can afford for the private school, just go for it. Do not wait for any, because at the end of the day, any government never share when you say and I say Libby now be promise. So now so said you John also the thinking say this SHS is helping you. At the end of the day, you are spending another extra cash whereby you are committing to your fees at the private school. So you think twice on that. And other one with Edem issue, as the youth, see, we always have to motivate ourselves and not to depend on too much on people in a sense, because if I ask for him some money, or him can promise me to give me that particular money, you can feel me. You understand? So you don't have to. And you do it, and you feel me too. So you understand? So you don't have to depend on solely on people. And then again, this guy should understand why Edem did that, because at the end of the day, I have friends they keep on asking, even my own siblings, they keep on asking, baby now. I feel like make it come again fanchiro. You understand? Because at the end of the day, you feel say maybe me sitting here, me to have a you know how the environment is, so you think say it's no, it's not that easy. So that's all for me.
All right. Well, the free SHS, as we all said, it's a good policy, but then it has some issues that needs to be properly checked. See, the education minister, you cannot talk only Greater Accra here and conclude that the free SHS is actually working. Go to the grounds, go to Northern region or T region, like Eastern region, deep down and see what people are actually going through, and they should stop sending expired food to the children. They are human beings. No. When the person was in the house, he or she was actually eating like protein, balanced diet. But you can't go to school and be eating something that does not even match the tea. You can actually see your face. You can actually take it with a selfie, which is very bad. They have to actually check that aspect. And then come to the next one was what?
Free SHS.
No, the free SHS. Edem, yes. You see, one thing as a youth you should have in your mind that tell yourself you will be an asset and not a liability. When you ask someone like something for the first time, and then you keep asking the person every day, it becomes a burden to the person. Even when the person sees you, the person tries to hide, because maybe you are coming not with the intention to actually ask the person, but the person have this kind of feelings that you're actually coming, so the person will try to shun you or hide from you. So get something doing, get something that will actually sustain you. And as we said, they are human beings. They are going through a lot. He coming on television station, being known, doesn't mean that he actually don't have problems he's facing. Just that he can not just come out to tell you that this is what I'm facing. You get it? So sometimes to the fans too, they should be very careful with that. And then with this, it is in the olden days that when you want to test a woman, you cannot slap someone as someone's daughter, because you are testing the person. There are other ways you can actually test a woman to know whether she's actually in for you or for your money, but not in those areas. And as he said, so if you are going for a woman, you already made it, but you're actually going for a woman, make sure you get someone good. And then families to beg you. Sometimes it's the pressure from home. They can actually pressure you, and you have money, you're working 20 years now, you're not married. But are you still waiting for this and that? And so anybody you come across, you'll be like, oh, let me just send this one home because so that I can actually have my peace of mind. Yes, you might have your peace of mind for a short period. Mind you, you're going to wear the person and you're going to exchange vows for better, for worse. So no matter whether the woman is slapping you, whether the woman is actually maltreating your wife, you know, some men are actually going through a lot and they cannot come out to say it. And so you should be very careful. Don't let anyone pressure you out that because you are old enough, you should get this. And I think it will actually help us. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, DJ Cham. Over to you.
All right, so that was Ohima Chumida and Sister Debbie with the GH Trends right here on Ghana Talks Radio, and I go by the name DJ Cham. From now to 5:30 p.m. We'll be playing some Ghana Wuloma music right here on Ghana Talks Radio. Don't forget to join us at exactly 5:30 p.m. as we go for a news in brief from Awun to me. I can come live on Ghana Talks Radio. Once again, I go by the name DJ Cham. Stay tuned and listen in stereo.
Ghana Talks Radio. Ghana Talks